The Netherlands, a small country in Western Europe, bordering the North Sea. It's a small country but a great partner in all your business, and especially in agri-food. Did you know that the Netherlands is number 2 for export of agriculture products worldwide? It's number 1 exporter in trees, plants, bulbs and flowers, and number 4 on the Global Competitiveness Index. One of the world's best in infrastructure, being number 1 in maritime, number 2 in road, number 4 in air and number 7 in railway. And it is number 7 investor in the world. And the Netherlands is in the top 10 of most innovative countries in the world. Partnership and innovation is in the Dutch DNA. This started already in the 17th century when Holland was the first sailing nation in the world. Primary agricultural products as cocoa and spices were transported to Amsterdam, where value was added by processing industries. In fact, Amsterdam is still cocoa port number 1 in the world. This trading and entrepreneur characteristics of the Dutch can be seen as one of the historic developments that contributed to the success of the agri-food sector. More recently, in the first half of the 20th century, the Dutch Ministry of Agriculture established agricultural schools, a university and research institutes, all tightly connected to the private sector. This model in agri-food would grow out to what we call now the Golden Triangle, an organized partnership in the agri-food sector between public, private and knowledge sectors. This strong link between these sectors is also expressed in investing internationally. A few years ago, in the Netherlands, promising economic key sectors are identified in which active participation of the government, the private sector and the knowledge centers is organized. Most relevant for the agri-food complex are the 2 key sectors, agriculture and food, and horticulture and initial material. The Dutch approach by the Golden Triangle is actively translated to the work in the Gulf region. For this, development opportunities are identified based upon policy lines in the Gulf countries and the strength of the Dutch agri-food complex. 3 main themes were identified. Firstly, water use efficiency. Secondly, food quality and safety. And thirdly, optimizing the value chain. These themes are being developed in partnership between private and knowledge parties from the Netherlands and Gulf countries, in which both governments are ideally also involved. For example, we focus on aquaculture and saltwater agriculture, by which closed circulation systems are developed and introduced for sustainable fish farming, and also the introduction of seaweed as an alternative protein source for feed. These activities are aimed at reducing water to a minimum and increasing product quality. A second example is in producing local vegetables and fruits by introducing high-tech horticulture and contributing to date production. The Netherlands is involved in 2 high-tech R&D research centers in horticulture, one in Abu Dhabi and one in Riyadh, in collaboration with the private and knowledge sectors. In date production, we offer a complete approach by which water use is reduced to a minimum and fruit quality and yield are improved. Other aspects of Dutch partnership in date include an innovative approach in controlling red palm weevil and mechanization. And thirdly, the Dutch are assisting Gulf countries to improve their poultry sector, increase sustainable production and optimize the chain. Public and private investment and involvement in these priorities in the Gulf region are always done when sustainable, taking care of social and environmental aspects beside the economic aspects. By doing so, we want to contribute to the well-being of our children and grandchildren. And finally, development of these priorities have to go hand in hand with good training programs, green education, vocational training, as well as academic. We consider this the basis for our activities. Without good knowledge transfer and exchange, the transition of the agriculture sector towards sustainability will be hampered greatly and eventually appear impossible. The Dutch Golden Triangle approach in public-private investment in partnerships with parties in the Gulf countries will by this comprehensively program of collaboration in themes and sectors improve to the food security situation and contribute to increase local healthy food for all.